Hello.
Hi.
Hi, it's us. We're back with Super Sami roll.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely not salami roll.
Oh. You didn't put that in the game, right? That's a different game.
Yeah, no, I didn't put that in there at all. I didn't put that in there. Anyway. It's fine. Listen, how am I supposed to remember the name of a video game, okay?
It's true. I'm apparently about halfway done with the video game. So
according to that, yeah.
I really like that it was a big thing where you look it up and then the game's just gonna tell me what it thinks I've done.
Yeah, I mean, it's accurate.
I do only have one key though, so there's probably a key somewhere in there. Look it up.
Sam's saying, "For once, you're quieter than me."
I could fix that probably.
Look at all this not Mario.
Never been Mario. Never Mario.
Never been a better time to be a not Mario.
Here I go.
I think maybe I'm just super loud because you're still a little quieter than me.
Interesting.
Or maybe we're about level.
I don't know. I mean, I talk quieter than you usually.
That's true.
I don't want to blow someone's eardrums when I like hit a wall at a bad angle and like scream off the top of my lungs.
That's never happened before.
Never. Uh-oh. Just kidding.
Choo choo. Meow choo.
This wasn't where I was supposed to go.
Oh, so yeah, we're playing Super Sami Roll again.
Yeah. If you haven't seen the other ones, it has like Mario Sunshine type levels mixed with like speed and fun.
Mixed with Sonic stuff.
I don't even know Sonic because like it doesn't control like Sonic at all.
Yeah, but you roll.
Right, but it's not like a Sonic kind of roll for speed. It's just that's how the character moves. It could have been a run and it would be the same.
It's true. I would say it's closer to like 3D World, honestly.
Maybe. I mean, when I say Sunshine, I'm mostly thinking about the like the bonus levels in Sunshine.
Oh yeah.
Where it's like the do's.
The do's.
Yeah, because that's what the songs. They're like do.
Oh.
Once again, don't look at who's playing video games. That's a breach of my privacy. No one can know who video games. I am running out of time. I forgot about that. I forgot that.
Oh right, there's a time limit.
I should probably get coins. To get this
I forgot about that too.
Yeah, I have not been watching much. I'm gonna say in the last week.
I have watched some things. I imagine you've been very busy.
Yeah.
I have just been very old and fallen right into that just fall asleep on the couch thing.
Ooh.
Oh, hey, look, a secret berry.
How do I get to that?
How do you get that berry? Oh. Meow chew indeed.
Yeah. Now I have no time.
So I've run into a thing to where I find, because I've been watching Andor.
Despite saying you didn't want to.
Yes. You know how I do.
Yeah.
Been watching that, and I've run into a thing to where I am interested in it, but I have fallen asleep watching it twice now.
You need to sleep more.
So I got 7 hours last night, sir.
Yeah, more.
That's how many more hours you gotta do?
You're supposed to get 9. That's what they tell you.
That's 3 too many. I thought 7 was too many, to be quite honest.
No, in fact, literally, the body needs more than 7 every day. That's just the bodies are designed like that.
Well, someone should be telling my body then, because it's dying, I think.
What else is new?
Yeah, true. Meow, chew. Alright, Miriam in chat saying 7 is plenty, so...
Miriam's wrong, too.
I don't know. Trusted adult.
Why don't you trust me as an adult?
Well, I don't trust me as an adult either, so if that helps.
That doesn't answer my question in the slightest.
I don't know, it's just like...
Oh no.
Oh shit!
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, checkpoint.
Dang, that's a long level.
I have died many times on it, to be fair.
Well, still, it's like, still feels longer than like a lot of levels.
I don't know.
Not in a bad way, just, you know.
Anyways, Andor? Oop.
Oh yeah, Andor. Yeah, it's good, but it's I feel like how good could it be if I keep falling asleep?
I don't know, you fall asleep a lot.
That when?
During Steven Universe, the movie.
Well,
After you said you got 3 hours of sleep that night.
that's usually when that happens.
I don't know.
Sam in chat saying, "Gone are the days when Jiraiya made fun of me for falling asleep all the time." Probably, actually.
I don't know if
Turns
gone
out-
are the days. He sure makes fun of you for a lot of stuff he does.
Like what? Name a thing.
Computer literacy, for one.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
You can't argue against that. You literally asked
I
a ton
know.
of questions that Sam also asked.
I know.
Also, oops, my chat went away. Let me get that back up. Alright.
Not a ton of questions, just some questions. Like, I would like my screen to be bigger. Why can't it be just more bigger?
Buy a bigger screen. Come on, idiot.
It's big. It's big enough screen.
Not as big as mine.
Probably.
I don't know, I have 2.
Me too. 3, kind of, if I wanted.
That
4?
took you a bit.
I also could have a much bigger screen, I guess, actually. It's literally right there in front of me.
Ooh, but you know, what if one of these clouds has a secret in it?
It could do.
I doubt it would.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Alright, there we go. See ya.
Yeah.
So,
That's a satisfying ring.
we keep going again. What are things about Andor that you have opinions on?
Oh, right. So it's a prequel to Rogue One.
Okay, a movie you weren't too big on.
I was not too big on Rogue One at all. It is one of the characters that has a very big thing happen to them at the end of Rogue One. That's
Solo.
sort of... No, there's no, known characters really in Rogue One.
Well, that's a step up from literally all the Star Wars stuff from the past 27 years.
I mean, there are known characters, but it's literally, a cameo from one of them. And technically a cameo from another, I guess? But yeah. So that takes some of the steam out of the story, because it's just like, well, I already know this person's gonna be completely fine.
Yeah.
Which is a problem that many Star Wars things have, actually.
Yeah.
There's just too many prequel things, so you know the character's gonna be completely fine.
Why do they keep doing prequels? Why don't they ever care about what happens next? Well, actually, I know the answer because they tried that and fans hated it.
Yeah, they keep trying to tell you what happened next, and fans are like, stop telling me I know what happens, you don't even know what happens. You don't even know what a Luke Skywalker is, so it's a whole thing. But yeah, I like that it doesn't really feel like Star Wars in the traditional sense. It feels very much like a sci-fi political drama, not necessarily just Star Wars.
Not in the way that the prequels did, is it?
It's much better than the way the prequels did it. Okay. Although there are a lot of politicians in it. And you get to see the Senate again, which I assume someone really liked that. I did not.
People like the prequels way more than I think they really should.
They at least lie to themselves and say they do.
Listen, nostalgia is powerful.
Nostalgia is very powerful. Too powerful.
Robbie joins us in chat saying, the movies feel like they need to stick with Skywalkers, even though the most successful games don't even have any Skywalkers. Like Super Mario Bros. 3, they didn't even put Luke Skywalker in that one.
He wasn't even in that one.
Ocarina
Super Mario Bros. 2?
Yeah. no Luke.
Super Mario Bros. 1?
Yeah, it's like crazy. And then, like, you know, the worst Super Mario Brothers, Hotel Mario, like, that one had Luke Skywalker in it. So it's like, yeah, obviously that's going to be bad.
It'd be hilarious if there really was just Luke Skywalker in that.
Oh, hey.
Oh, nice.
That reminds me. It's only like tangentially similar. I'm warning you now.
Okay.
So there's this big game that came out called Pizza Tower, and
sure.
One of the bonus levels in that game has a mascot from a PS1 game that nobody cares about called Mort the Chicken. Like it's actually Mort the Chicken from that game.
I've never even heard of that.
It's a not very good PS1 game.
Oh, okay.
They asked the guy who made that game and he let him add it to their indie game.
Huh. I mean, at the end of the day, like, what's the harm in asking, you know?
Yeah. It's just really funny.
But yeah, I think Andor would probably be like a really good thing to watch for people who really like dramas and sci-fi, but not necessarily Star Wars.
Well, you know, maybe in like 12 years when I'm not sick of Star Wars, I might give it a shot.
Yeah. Also, if they haven't seen Rogue One, that would also be a huge help.
If they haven't?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh!
I'm still going! I'm not going.
Oh, no, you're not going anymore. Also, been watching How I Met Your Father.
Is it about the same?
As the first season, or as How I Met Your Mother?
As How I Met the Mother.
It is very, very, very similar. Different styles of writing a little bit.
What the fuck?
I want to say that it's definitely like a lot more cussing and like has way more lewd jokes in it because it's on streaming, so they can get away with a lot more. I think that actually does help it a lot.
I'm gonna say not to say that How I Met the Mother would have shied away from that if they could. If they could have done it, they would have.
They would have if they could have. Yeah, absolutely, they would have. But yeah, I have been enjoying watching that. Hilary Duff is very good. Actually, she's very funny. What else? What else have I been watching? I've been watching other stuff. A new season of Sad Bros came out, and me and Liz have not started it yet.
Tisk.
I know, it's the last season too, so gotta get on that. What else?
I guess in terms of stuff I actually did, watched like 4 episodes of Venture Bros, and there was one I quite liked so far.
Oh, 4 in total, or 4 more since last time?
4 more since the 4 I watched last time.
Oh, okay. So is it kind of hitting that for you then?
I'm starting to see where it's trying to head at. The pacing's much better now Because that was a big issue I had with the original episodes I watched. Is like they did not give you any time to breathe.
Okay.
There was an episode with like bastardizations of the Fantastic Four that was pretty fun.
I bet you will probably end up liking it quite a bit. Because you're an animation nerd.
Maybe. I mean, that was just fun because like they made it. It wasn't like, hey, look, it's Fantastic Four, and it's messed up. It was like actually used it to a story purpose.
Right.
Also, they used whatever the dad or the grandpa, whatever he was from Johnny Quest. He showed up now, and then it died immediately.
Well, yeah.
So I'm curious how that's gonna end up going. I know, as far as I'm aware, they do a lot of the like genre oh man, this is hard. The genre parodies like that, kind of like, I mean, a lot. Rick and Morty did that a lot in season like 3 and 4.
Yeah.
And a lot of those are fun.
Season, I did not like. See, I don't know if I watched season 4. Did I watch season 4? I don't even remember now. But there was one season that like every episode was just a parody of something else.
Yeah,
and I hated it.
Man, the episode I've seen the most of Rick and Morty is the Purge episode, and I don't even think that's a very good episode. It's just happened to be the one I've seen the most.
Yeah, it's not a good episode.
It's like fine. It sets up something cool at the end, but like, that's it.
Yeah. Is there a way to like stand, or are you just always rolling?
I mean, I can stand, but I kind of move immediately. There's some trick I'm probably missing from this. In fact, maybe I should just try jumping off of it instead of trying to just roll from it. But yeah. We'll see how my Venture Brothers venture goes. Here we go. Oh,
that's way better. To go off of a subject we were talking about last week. We were talking about how like owning physical media is great, and I think people will start to realize that.
Yeah.
Came out this week that came out 2 days ago, actually, maybe even yesterday, that Netflix will be taking off Arrested Development.
They
own
that's a show
Arrested
people
Development.
love, and that I don't understand what it is.
The first 2 seasons or first 3 seasons of Arrested Development are some of the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life, and it only rewards you more and more if you rewatch it over and over, and it's great. Season 4 and 5 are the ones that Netflix actually produced, and they suck ass. But Netflix bought it from Fox, and now you're just not gonna be able to watch it.
Nice, cool, and it's not gonna, and they didn't release it.
No. I mean, I think Fox released DVDs of it way back in the day, but like that's it.
480p, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, look, the key.
Oh, cool. Secret key.
Hey, Zafoon.
Hey. Good evening. Robbie says, well, the only harm is if he says no, then Mort becomes Greg the chicken.
From the thing I was talking about.
Oh.
Like, he would just change the name is what Robbie's saying.
Oh, okay, right.
Which that's just funny to me. It makes me really want to just try it, but most of I don't know many, like, barely played video games I've played in my life.
Yeah.
Other than the bootlegs I've played, but I don't think I can get those.
That might be hard to find those. Oh, also, you know how last week also I was talking about how I don't like how Scream's gonna be in 3D.
Uh-huh.
You go see it in 3D.
Are you gonna make me see it in 3D?
Yeah, if you go, then yeah.
Depends if you show me Scream 4 in time.
Yeah, actually.
I don't know when Scream 5
have
comes out.
time. Scream 6.
Dang,
Scream 6 comes out on March 10th. Our screening is going to be March 9th because it's at 5 p.m. on a Thursday, and it's like a fan event kind of thing. That's the only reason why I'm going to see in 3D is because the fan event is in 3D, but you get like a poster and there's a bunch of extras included. It seems cool, so...
I'm still
So
with
that's
you.
it. So that's it. So that's why I've seen it in 3D. So yeah, I just gotta show you Scream 5.
Yeah. Your second favorite Scream or something.
Yeah, second favorite. It's really good, man.
Which one's your
It's
favorite?
real good.
Was it 2?
I mean,
or 1?
it's 2. It's
Okay.
always 2. 2's so good.
Yeah.
It's always weird to like pick the sequel as like being so much better.
I feel like that was actually very common in the 90s.
I mean, sequels that were better, I think most of them did come out in like the 80s and like late 80s and 90s.
Yeah, because
Like
most people say
Terminator 2.
Terminator 2.
Aliens,
That's the only movies that came out then.
Titanic 2.
Aren't they actually? Oh no, they're just remaking Titanic.
Probably. I mean, there have been a bunch of different Titanic movies made.
Yeah, there's the like 3 or 4 animated ones, and all of them were terrible.
Every single one of them. It's kind of amazing that they've all become so terrible.
To be fair, like, I would not touch a big tragedy like that with the 10-foot pole to make an animated, like, fun movie.
No, it's like trying to like make a fun animated movie during like
Hiroshima.
the Holocaust.
Or the Holocaust 2, yeah. That's the name of it, Holocaust 2.
The Holocaust 2.
Holocauster. Holocausted us $10 to make this.
Sounds like most of those animated movies, actually.
I should
probably
like
like
try to dig up some shitty animated movie from like the dollar store for the podcast one day.
That would be fun. That would be fun.
The hardest part is I wouldn't want to do one that like everyone's done, so like obviously not like the food fights and stuff, because everyone's kind of talked about those to death.
Yeah, there's nothing more you can say after the zeitgeist has gotten its way with it.
I mean, we say that, that's kind of the point of our podcast anyways.
Kind of. But like,
I guess
the point is to like talk about it without having like had any
Yeah, without
like other insights.
Yeah. I mean, say whatever we will. I probably had one of the most unique reactions about Star Wars in a long time, just from not knowing how anything was supposed to go.
I agree, actually. I was happily surprised with all of that.
I think I don't think there's many people who would like have the childlike bewilderment of the originals that I had.
I think you're right, actually. Also, Zafoon saying Titanic could have been a lot shorter and would have been better. I agree. Titanic is too long and it sucks. Visually still remarkable, but that's just a fucking James Cameron thing. He just does that shit, so.
Yeah, I forgot he did that. Did
Yeah,
he base it off like a book about the Titanic, or did he write a screenplay?
He based it on a book about the Titanic, but he also wrote the screenplay adaptation of it, I think. Or like the or a story in a book or something like that. I don't remember.
Robbie's saying he wants to find the short at the beginning of Bebe's Kids. I'd have to look. I did see someone who like talked about it, and like had a lot of it, but he probably just got it from illegal means, if I had to guess.
Yeah, that's a pretty good guess.
Come on. Oh! Depth perception! Depth perception! About to snap the controller Robbie gave me in half.
Just had the same controller for like 8 years, and then suddenly you go through 4 in a month.
I did like finally find what I think I'll eventually replace my controller with.
Is it just a Xbox X? controller?
No.
Xbox Series X?
It's actually better because it's one that uses new technology to not have drift.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and it's the same price.
Nice.
As the Xbox controller X360X. Frog says it'd be worth it if you broke. Okay, I didn't stream it on our channel. I did a playthrough of Super Monkey Ball, and I got really pissed at some of the levels in Super Monkey Ball. If that game, the remake didn't add just the ability to replay levels and like to not have lives, I would not have beaten that game.
Gets that hard, huh?
Yeah. Well, it's an arcade game ultimately.
Oh, yeah, so it gets super fucking hard then.
Yeah. And like it never is unfair, I will always say that. Like it's very consistent with everything. Well, okay, some levels are stupid, but those are levels from like the later Monkey Ball games. The original 2 games, I don't think really have any bad levels. They're just very hard. The remake has one level where it's literally just find the one that doesn't kill you. Like there's just a bunch of buttons and all but one kill you. And
nice.
I don't know why they added that, especially to a game like Monkey Ball.
Quarters.
That one wasn't for the arcade. That one was for the Wii.
Oh.
No.
That was impressive.
What did Robbie say? Oh, well, now I can read it. He's talking about the Ghoulie Kit controller with the Hall effect joysticks. I think I am. That sounds about right.
Nice.
They look very good. Hopefully their buttons are good. But
Also, Sam says this game seems infuriating.
this one? Oh,
Yeah.
No, not really. I mean, depends. Like, I'm at a point in my life that I like this kind of game. I'll get mad for sure, but I do like these kinds of games. It also helps to like have someone, so like I feel stupid if I get mad at at a game. Like if I was alone, I'd probably be angrier. No, this game just feels good though, which is great.
It seems very floaty to me.
I would say, like, if you don't do anything to increase your speed, it is. But, like, it gives you so many things you can do to increase speed.
Right.
Also, again, I love that you could just save yourself really easily in this game.
Yeah.
If I have one complaint, it's those things, that they just feel weird. Aw.
Oh. Nearly done with Dead Space remake.
Nice. Oh, wait.
I didn't have...
Or no, you said it on Saturday. Good.
Yeah. I've had nearly no time to play it, unfortunately. But I am like 2 chapters away from completing it. It's very, very, very fun. Goodness is Dead Space still just good.
And now you get a remake to make it better than the original.
Yeah. There's just some stuff, like the original I had on 360, I had bought it digitally. And so since I still have my same fucking account that I made when I made my 360, I still own all those games that I bought digitally back then. So I think at some point I'm going to like, probably like right actually when I'm done playing the remake, download the original and just like look at the difference of it. And I bet I'm going to be like, man, I'm never going back to this again.
I'm gonna say, as someone who had mostly Nintendo consoles, the idea of like them just letting you keep all your old games is kind of wild to me.
Honestly, that is very much a Microsoft thing, and it is actually very wild still. So Microsoft has been real good about like, if you owned all our shit and you still have your account, I guess this is just yours forever.
Except for, I know there's some stuff they technically don't let you because licensing issues, but
yeah, there's a few things.
like the Simpsons game is one of the biggest ones I know of.
Yeah,
which is a shame because that is a very fun video game.
But if you have a physical copy of it,
yeah, physical over digital any day. That's why I keep mine. Oops. Though not on my computer, obviously, because, God, I have 700 games on my computer.
That's one of the things about the Xbox Series X that I like so much, actually, is that, like, if I just have, like, an old 360 game, I can just, like, pop that in, and it'll play the game.
Unless it's the Simpsons game. I've been thinking about getting more games for my 360, but it really, every time I look up games from that era, it really just occurs to me that that's just not my era.
No, it's really not. A lot of action games. It was the era of the third person and first person shooter.
Yeah. Sam asked, did they keep the asteroid part in Dead Space?
Yes, but they changed it a lot, actually.
Did they make it better or worse?
It doesn't feel as arcadey anymore. It controls very differently. And, like, the whole scenario that they set up for it is completely different, actually. I didn't think that they were going to have it in there, because in the original game that was a very arcadey thing. It's like, all right, now you're in this turret and you're gonna shoot at things and it's gonna like make sound effects that feel like an arcade game. Oh man, you gotta get into that with a lot of momentum. Oh, you have to hit that with a lot of momentum.
Yeah.
And it is not arcadey in the least bit in the remake.
Interesting.
It's very strange how they get.
So in my head, there's just a part in Dead Space where you just literally play Atari's Asteroids, and I don't think that's it.
No. you get behind a turret, and you're in a third-person shooter, just controlling a turret, and you have to stop the turrets from hitting you.
What was with third-person shooters and just having a turret section?
They still do, man. All of them still do.
Why? Like, what? Why?
It's the thing. It's just the thing. Some are good. I think Uncharted does a really good job at them.
Which one? The original or one of them?
All of them. They all have turret sections. I think that they're all pretty good in all of those. Oh no!
I'm fine.
I've really been thinking about playing Uncharted 4 again, though. That game is a masterpiece.
Is that the best one?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Well, if we have me play it, ooh.
You really do have to go through all of them to be able to appreciate it, unfortunately.
Nope. Only doing 5, actually.
Well, technically there are 6.
Tell you what, we watch the movie, and then I play Uncharted 4. How about that?
You have pretty similar experiences, actually, probably. A lot of story from Uncharted 4 is put into the movie, so it's very weird, actually.
By the way, I want to say this won't surprise you ever. I noticed you're the only person I've ever seen like the Uncharted movie.
It's very good. Has a ton of Uncharted fan service in there, if that's your thing.
Yeah, most of the other stuff I've seen say it's bad.
It's good. It's a super fun, ridiculous action movie. Like, it's nothing more, nothing less. It doesn't have any, like, emotional substance at all. It is like, hey, what if Indiana Jones, but he's younger? Like, that's it. That's the whole movie.
Ooh. Fun thing to try. I have never seen any Uncharted games, and I have never, I've never played any Uncharted, and I've never seen Indiana Jones. What would I think about it?
I would be interested. I would be.
Maybe we should put that in the docket.
Yeah, actually.
Let's see. Robbie's asking if you think they'll keep or not you specifically, just if they'll keep the shooty minigames in Resident Evil 4 remake.
Yeah, they will. From my understanding from the interviews and stuff that I read, they didn't take anything away. They only ever added things. So everything that was in the original will also be in the remake, but then there will just be some smaller new sections from my understanding. And some tweaks in gameplay of how, like, Ashley works and stuff like that.
Yeah, they made her less annoying, it sounds like.
Yes.
And removed her big ears.
Which It's a shame because that's her one like feature.
Yeah. Maybe they'll make it like if she like brushes her hair back, it turns out that she still has the big old ears. She just can't see them.
So at the end of the game, she brushes her hair back. It's like, holy shit, your ears!
Those are Resident Evil's not like really connected, right?
They absolutely are.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, every Resident Evil, even the spin-offs, are all connected.
Like you need to play all of them connected, or just like they're connected.
I wouldn't say you need to, but story-wise, it helps. Like if you just jumped straight to 4, you'd be like, I think you'd like be fine. But there's a lot of story stuff in there that like anybody who's played any of the ones before, they're like, oh shit, cool.
I'll never
Stuff's
learn
going
how Jill stopped being a Jill sandwich.
Yeah, that's the first game, so you learn that. Don't worry.
Says I don't need to play him at all. Oh wait, or is that Uncharted?
I
I don't know which one she's talking about.
don't know actually.
Zafin said he watched someone play Uncharted a little bit and didn't know which one it was. Wait, I misread Sam. Sorry, let me reread this. You don't need to play them all.
Oh.
Very different sentence.
Yes, very different. Yeah, you don't need to, but story stuff, I think. Oh, this is going to be a secret, isn't this going to get you the berry?
Yeah.
Yep.
And
now you die.
Wait, but do I? Don't mind that there's 5 seconds. All right.
Resident Evil, all of them are like, I don't want to say very different, because really they're not, actually.
Totally, some of them are pretty different, right?
Some of them are very different, but like at the end of the day, there are definitely eras of Resident Evil.
Is Resident Evil the one that had one game in Africa that everyone hated?
Yes.
Okay.
But I think that it was unjustified. I think that was just unjustified hate.
We'll see. I'll see if I start seeing video essays on how that one's actually secretly the best Resident Evil game.
I mean, nobody loved it at the time. I think that it is such a fucking good co-op action game. It is just, it nails it, man.
See, here's my thing, though. You can make any game better if you just play it with someone. So, like,
sure.
I feel like that's not a fair, like, judgment.
But that game is designed around it. Like, it's a worse game if you play it by yourself. Actively a worse game.
Come on, come on. Yeah.
Nice. Which Robbie has only ever played it by himself.
Ah, so he probably doesn't like it.
I think he has less thoughts on it, positive thoughts than I do. I have only played it by myself once, and I did not like that experience very much at all. The whole thing just becomes super frustrating because you have a co-op partner that can die, and it's fucking lame as shit because you have to protect them, and they take your stuff.
To me, it actually sounds like the hate was justified or justifiable because most people probably played it alone.
Possibly. I just know that there's like a lot of people calling it very racist and stuff after the fact. Which I guess I see where...
No, I saw that during the fact.
Oh, okay. I think that is unjustified, and it just happens to be the setting that it takes place in. But to each their own on that thought. A bunch of stuff happening in chat. Robbie says it's an okay game on its own, but Resident Evil 5 fantastic in co-op, and I've played it with a friend before. Oh, well, there you go. Zafoon saying my friend had that game, and I have only played it with him.
Robbie says I totally have friends outside the podcast. I don't know. Rocky's not outside the podcast.
Yeah, no. Resident Evil 5, very, 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 very good co-op game. Resident Evil 6 is a co-op game. Resident Evil 6 is mostly bad. Resident Evil 6 is mostly actually just garbage. But
I don't think I've ever heard anyone actually talk about Resident Evil 6. I don't hear much about 5 either, but like especially 6, I do not hear anything.
6 is 4 Resident Evil games in one. It is long as hell. It is like a 30-hour game because of all the campaigns in it. There is a Leon campaign, a Chris campaign. You don't know these people, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
I know of Resident Evil. I just haven't played the games. I know the.
Okay.
Excuse you, right? They're in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. All right, I know.
Oh, you're right. You know that. And then there is a campaign of 2 new characters. And Leon's is the closest to what people know as being Resident Evil. There's some horror elements in there. There's low ammo. You have to kind of like be careful about what you're doing with everything. Chris's campaign is got Gears of War. It just is. It's just Gears of War. That's it. And then the New People's campaign is very different. I liked it a lot, but it's very like melee focused.
I do like
really
melee.
cool.
That's a pretty good Smash game.
Yeah. You'd love it then. Zafun asked, any hunk campaign? Not in 6, no. Because once you beat all 3 campaigns, which each of them are like 8 to 9 hours long, you get a little 4-hour campaign where you play as what's-her-face, Leon's almost love interest person. I can never remember her name.
Jill.
No.
The president's daughter.
No, that's creepy.
How old is that character?
Like 15 or 16.
What? She looks like 20.
Yeah. It's creepy.
Why didn't they just make her like 20?
I think they might have actually changed her age in the remake.
Oh.
Zafun says the Asian lady. Yes. Yeah, she is. I just can never remember her name. I want to say it's like Anna, but that's not right. It's not Anna. Robbie, Sam, help me out here. You guys remember names and stuff.
Ada Wong.
Ada.
Oh.
Yeah, Ada. You get a secret Ada campaign showing how she was the reason why things are really happening in the background.
She was the Resident Evil.
Yeah, because the thing with also Resident Evil 6 is that each one of the campaigns are completely different in the first half, and then they all share the same environments and storyline in the second half because everything like intersects with each other in that. Which is like fine, but it gets very repetitive in the second half of each campaign because of it. The thing that's actually was very cool in it that only worked for like the first week the game was out because everyone stopped playing it was that it had this really cool drop-in, drop-out co-op thing. So like you could turn it on or off, but it was this thing to where like you turn it on, and if somebody else is playing another one of the campaigns and they're in the same spot as you, then you'll be playing together in that spot. Very weird, very cool.
So someone on the team probably played Journey.
I think it came out. Maybe it came out before Journey. I don't remember actually.
I feel like Journey's been out for a long ass time.
Not that long. It came out on PS3.
Let's see.
Googling it now. When did Journey come out? Okay, that's when did Journey game come out? Gave me the band. March 13th, 2012.
Resident Evil 6 was 2013, March 22nd.
Ooh, maybe then.
Though, dev times.
Yeah, who knows with dev time. But yeah, so there's like I think there's like 2 boss fights to where all of the campaigns intersect and they're all doing something at the same time. So you could get to the boss fight, and if you were playing opening week like I was, then there'd be 5 to 4 strangers playing their own campaign, doing their thing, and you have to help each other progress through the game. Very interesting. But again, it's only a thing that really works.
Yeah,
opening week on that kind of thing.
As with many things, that's kind of a hard thing to really keep.
Yeah, you can't future-proof that. Resident Evil is known for having a lot of things you can't really future-proof with multiplayer stuff.
Yeah. Sometimes you can't even present-proof.
That's true, yeah.
All the live service games dying now.
Yeah, tons of them, man. Tons of them.
Multiverses might kick the bucket soon, it looks like.
Yeah, yeah.
By the way, that reminds me. So, you know, you were talking about, like, you saw Gandalf and all that stuff, and, like, where was Gandalf?
Yeah.
They lost the rights to him.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And they also lost the rights to Godzilla, which were two of the characters they had planned.
Fucking stupid.
Yeah. So, woof.
So if anybody were hoping for them...
Yeah, they're not coming. They apparently reused those characters for the most part. God damn, man.
I don't know how you're supposed to get through that so fast. Not like that.
But yeah, so it's looking like Multiverses doesn't have a whole lot of time.
Yeah, yeah. Robbie's saying one thing that would be pretty fun to play Resident Evil Outbreak. However, we'd have to set up an emulated, dedicated server to play that game. Yeah. Yeah, you would. That game was fun, though.
Resident Evil on the N-Gage.
Well, we would need an N-Gage, or, you know, start sailing.
I think there is an N-Gage emulator, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But I say there's Tiger Electronic emulators, so
yeah. But yeah, Outbreak was super cool. I don't think that's the solution-y.
You know,
I don't think that's ever going to be the solution.
I want to try one more time.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Just because, you know, you hit a quarter and you like super bounce.
Oh.
So I thought that might be it.
I was like, why does he just keep diving off the edge? What does he expect to happen here?
Trying to be cool, okay?
Oh, go back to that button.
I don't think it unbuttons. Oh, no, it does. Yeah!
Nice! Oh, shoot. Gotta keep going, okay.
Either keep going or not just immediately fall.
Safoon asking Robbie a question here that I'll speak out loud. Was that the one where you pick from like 6 different survivors that each have their own start gear and special abilities and have infection time? Yes, that is the one. Because that was originally a PS2 game, and that was online, so you didn't have to play online. There was a single player option, but it was really fucking hard to play alone. Because that game is set up to where you have a time limit in the campaign, and everybody has to like work together to solve these puzzles and like get across town and stuff like that, and figure out all these things all together. And then if you get hurt, it actually had a really cool thing to where you would become a zombie if you don't like treat your infections and stuff like that and keep yourself healed. And so your character would eventually, if you fuck up, become a zombie and start hunting down the other characters, and you'd be like a super zombie. Super fucking cool.
Doesn't sound much of a Resident Evil game, but
super Resident Evil-y. Because it's like, how do I describe it? Like, Resident Evil is like cut off in like sections, kind of. Like, it's like, oh hey, like you start off the game and it's this one mansion section, and then you go to like the city section or whatever, or jungle section, and then you go off to the lab section. It had like 4 campaigns in there, and what?
Doesn't matter. I'm going.
And it would basically just had them all cut off separately, and you have like an hour and a half time limit to get it all done, and it was just really fucking cool. It was really cool. So yeah, that game would be really fun. Confidence you have to have.
No.
Wow, this one
No
intense.
check. It is another optional one, so.
Oh, so yeah, that's gonna be way harder then. Zafoon saying that was one that his friend had. Couldn't figure out the maps on that one, because the maps are very purposely made to where like you need to be able to be in a couple different places at once, and you're like, how do I do all of these things at once? I'm just one person. And that's because, like, you're supposed to play it online so that you're not just one person. But it also didn't have voice chat because it was PS2.
Nice.
Not that there wasn't voice chat available, it's just like it was... People barely even had internet, let alone the mic for it and whatnot. So it was all like preset lines that you had to use to try and like convey things that you're trying to get done and stuff. And you just have to hope that the people that you're teamed up with also know the solutions to these puzzles. It's crazy. It was crazy, man.
Sounds like a game that would honestly do better now than when it came out.
Absolutely. It was way ahead of its time. Super, super cool. Yeah, Resident Evil, like, as much as that's Capcom's, like, cash cow, basically, they also, weirdly enough, experiment with Resident Evil a ton.
I think that's kind of why it does so well, is they just try whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah, maybe. Because they've...
What am I
tried? They had... they had a light gun game at one point. They tried... they almost had the Resident Evil Game Boy Color version.
That yeah, that was really close to releasing, actually.
Yeah.
Can still play it.
Yeah, it's like basically the actual game. There's a few rooms missing. Yeah, there's like a few rooms missing, but it's pretty much the game, which is very impressive, honestly. Obviously, they just completely changed up after Resident Evil 6 for the main games. They just completely changed up to like a first-person shooter thing for 7 and 8. That was crazy.
I don't think people like those ones as much.
People love 7 and 8.
Oh, whoops. I thought that was the other ones.
No, they absolutely adore 7 and 8. People hate 6.
Yeah.
If there's any one Resident Evil that most Resident Evil fans, it's that 6 is terrible. Which I partially agree. Oh, hey, I saw the berry.
I did.
I think 6 is a terrible Resident Evil game, but it's an okay action co-op game.
Yeah. I mean, that happens a lot with games. Checkpoint!
I was like, no!
Can't do that!
You have the checkpoint, that's what matters.
Let's see. Robbie said PS3 voice chat was garbage, let alone PS2 voice chat. Sam likes 7 and loves 7 and 8. And Zafun says, I always try to pick the one person who had the extra backpack space or the guy who could craft.
Yeah, you really had to work together and like know what each character would. It's crazy. Ooh.
I'm dead.
Secret tunnel.
We've had those before.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that. I pay attention to things, is why.
I think I could just straight shot it, actually.
I think so. Going back to things that been watching. Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Oh, wow. You gotta go real
going.
fast. Watching Sandman, written by Neil Gaiman. He's also the showrunner for it on Netflix. It's very good. It's very, very good. I've said it many times before, I believe, and I'll say it again. Neil Gaiman is just such an incredible writer.
What a guy, man.
What a man, guy.
I lost my momentum.
Zafun saying, I remember combining lead pipe plus car battery to make shock pole. Then when that break, use that remaining stick with the duct tape and concrete chunk to make a sledgehammer. Yeah, there's also crafting in it.
Really was ahead of its time, huh?
It was super ahead of its time.
Really needed to release that like a year or 5 years later.
7 years, maybe even.
Oh man, I'm hitting something that's cutting my speed, and I'm not sure what. Why don't they remake that one? What?
That's a great question.
Well, actually, I know the answer. It didn't sell well originally.
Well, no, it did not sell well. It sold very poorly, but.
Oh man.
Yeah, they just keep trying to do weird PvP Resident Evil games, and they're not good. So yeah, Sandman's real good. By the way, also though, have been playing another thing, or started playing another thing, with the crew. The Evil Dead game. Dead Cells 2, that's not a thing. The Evil Dead game, because it was free on PlayStation Plus. Which I think is the correct amount of money to pay for that game, because it's very hard.
Hard games are not allowed to be money. You're not allowed to pay for hard games, says Jiraiya. Dark Souls, free game.
It's very hard, and also, like, maybe doesn't have a ton of depth. Oh, shit.
Hard. This game free, according to Jiraiya.
Zafun asked, you playing as the human team or dead team? Human. We've been human. There's like a single-player component you can do that's basically just the multiplayer stuff. The real reason why I think is like $20 would have been a actually good starting point for that game, but PlayStation Plus is a very good option for that because the maps are all very samey for the most part, except for a couple of them, and the objectives don't change. So that's the thing that's actually like kind of a bummer.
Not making it.
Damn.
I bet I could have if I used the bounce. Yeah, this
probably
is
actually. So the fact that like objectives don't change and they're kind of all very, they're the same. You wander around, you go to the thing, bend the thing for a while, and then you move away and you go to the next thing. It's fun. I enjoy the gameplay of it, but it's something that I'm glad that didn't pay $45 or $50 for it.
Gotcha. That's somewhat fair. I think I hit that a couple of times with the itch bundle I have.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, this is a fun game. Not sure if I would pay, but it was a fun game. Or more so, less so not sure I would pay, but more so I'm probably a bit easier on it since I didn't pay.
Right, yeah. And like there's a ton of fan service in it, so if you're like a Evil Dead fan, there's tons of stuff to love about it, but it does the horror fighting horde thing very well, I'll say.
Fuck.
That's...
You know what I think I'm actually encountering here? I don't have the ability to hold a joystick directly straight up without, like, consciously doing it.
What?
I can't, like, anytime I try to hold a joystick up, it's up and slightly to the right.
Huh.
That's just an issue I've always had in my life. And I'm wondering if that's what's causing some of the issue here.
Huh. That's weird.
Yeah, can't control it.
What if you did, though?
I just can't.
Oh, overcorrected.
No, I have a bad camera angle. It's actually laughing there.
Oh.
Like, here, I'll try. Like, here's me trying to hold it straight up and just watch what my guy does. A die, apparently.
Oh, wow. Man,
I
yeah,
know,
you're
that's
right.
crazy.
Huh.
A bit more that time, but yeah. That's just an issue I learned I have.
That's weird, man.
I don't know why.
You got a crooked thumb or what?
Maybe.
Send me a picture of that thumb.
You've seen it many times. Yeah, I can't say if that's like 100% any of the issue, but that's just something that makes sense it would be causing an issue. Man.
Man, there's gotta be like something here, right?
I think I'm just not executing it right.
Guillotine this level, E.
Whoa there.
Because execute.
Whoa there.
So yeah, once I get done with Dead Space, I think I'm gonna
gonna quit playing video games for a while. I've beat them all the ones I care about. Oh, damn. You do need to bounce off of that last one. Shit.
Damn. I'm gonna play more Lego Star Wars. I think it's my plan. The new one, specifically.
Yeah.
So good. So charming, man.
I mean, it's Lego Star Wars.
Yeah.
I missed the button.
Yeah, you jumped right over that button. The writing is just fucking so on point.
So that's what I'm curious about, because I played the original Lego games, which have no writing. So
Right. Yeah, no,
just...
these for sure have writing, and it's so funny.
Did you say the what's his? I don't remember their names, but John Boyega and the Han Solo equivalent, like they're super gay in those ones.
Yes, super gay. It's great.
Oh man.
And then just like the ways that it's constantly just poking fun at Star Wars is fantastic.
Yeah.
Especially with how like insanely self-serious the Star Wars fandom always is.
Yeah.
That's one that I should do. Robbie brings up a good point. This is beat Stray, you coward.
You should probably beat it.
I should probably do that. It'll only take me a couple hours.
Don't mind me that I never played it and probably won't, but you know.
You'd love it. You're a cat? That's kind of it. That's the selling point. You want to be a cat.
That's the thing. I've played many games where you're a cat before.
But in this one, you're a cat talking to robots.
I've played games that's the thing. God.
Right, but what if you're a cat talking to robots, and the robots, right, are not American?
I've played many of those too.
Right, okay. But you're a cat talking to robots, and they're not really American. But also, you have a robot that talks to them.
Okay, I feel like you're actually selling me less on that point.
I feel like there was like a time, like you hit that perfect timing on that.
That one time I just needed to do the bounce that I didn't realize I needed.
Man, what else has been going on? I feel like I'm missing something big.
I mean, I started what's it called? The Tales of Mana again for like the third time.
Yeah, you did. I saw
this time I have a patch to make it play better though.
Good.
So I think that might help me stick with it. But at the same time, I also restarted Battle of Olympus, so. And I also have a patch for that one that makes it better to play.
Good. Oh yeah, the new season in Call of Duty just started, so probably be spending a bunch of time with that. What is it you're doing on that first bounce that makes it like go boom?
Jumping.
Do that.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Friend also let me borrow Ghostwire Tokyo, so I want to get to that eventually.
I like that despite the fact that I have bought in a thing of like 600 games, somehow my backlog is smaller than yours.
I watch a lot of things, man. I don't have time to play games.
I don't have time to watch things. I play games. I actually don't even play games as much as just be on the internet too long.
You exist online.
And over it.
Right over it.
Okay, I got a new strategy. I'll see if this one works.
Okay. Also, Ant-Man comes out tomorrow. I want to see that.
Let me know if it's anything.
Critics have not liked it so far.
Okay, I'm not.
But I don't really trust critics with like Marvel stuff, honestly.
Because they disagree with me, and my opinion is law.
No, because like critics go into everything like judging it off of like the same standards they judge everything.
That's
Hey,
what
you
I'm
did
supposed
it!
to do.
Nice. Judging everything off of like the same exact standard. Whereas like I don't really go into it like that. I'm like, this is a Marvel movie. This is some junk food for my brain.
He said, somehow I have the largest backlog, he says while at work.
Oh my god.
This looks fun.
Oh my god, this looks intense.
Hey, look, the berry. It's on one of the balloons.
Chew, chew.
His final words.
Uh-oh. Man, you got
Where
hit
is
those
it?
perfectly.
I mean, I don't have. I'm doing the super bounce, and I probably don't need to, but it's fun. So this level might take me a bit, you know?
Okay, okay. Whoa. Nice. Beat level in 3 tries.
Maybe.
Man, there's so many like big AAA games that we got to get you around to, E.
Yeah? Like what? Call of
Half-Life.
Duty, Black Ops 1.
No, I don't think I'd ever want you to play a Call of Duty. That wouldn't go well for anybody.
Yeah, we need to get to the Half-Life 2.
Yeah, Half-Life 2. Got to get you onto that BioShock shiz.
Oh man, that's gonna be a long one.
BioShock's not that long.
How long is it?
I don't know. An amount of hours?
Some amount of hours between 10 and 70?
No, it's not 70 hours at all. I think it might be like 13 or something.
Am I mixing up Bioshock? Is Bioshock the one with Big Daddy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, no. It's about 12 hours.
Then add like 7 for my general competence.
Let's see. Yeah, see, in Half-Life 1, also estimated about 12 hours, so we can expect... How long did Half-Life take?
5 streams? With the benefit of Half-Life has the insta respawn
Which
functions.
BioShock does not.
Yeah.
BioShock's also a little more forgiving, I think, though.
Bioshock was made after the year 2007.
Yes.
Oh.
Half-Life 1 came out like 99 or something, so...
That is...
Yeah.
I mean, when did Half-Life, or not, Bioshock.
When did BioShock come out?
Yeah.
I want to say 2009 or 2010.
Other... Zafoon's asking, which Bioshock?
2007.
Are you just going to start me on one, or is there one I should probably just play in particular?
It is a series that benefits quite a bit from playing them in sequential order. There's only 3. And they're all very similar gameplay-wise, I'll say that. But the stories are very different. So yeah, Bioshock 1, we'd start you out on that probably. Bioshock 1, by the way, came out August 21st, 2007.
Okay. I would also like to know, the issue with, like, I have all the AAA games to play and then I have you guys play indie games is, like, I play a game for, like, 6 or 7 streams and then you guys play for, like, 3 or 4.
Yeah. Yeah, and Half-Life 1 came out in November 19th, 1998.
Like, I think Robbie has one, maybe two more streams of Anodyne for like a max of 4, and one was cut short because he fell asleep.
Yeah. What have you guys decided what I'm gonna be doing?
I don't know if we've talked about it. I mean, I have a couple that I think would be fun for you.
Okay.
One's more in your wheelhouse than the other, but
Swear to God, if you're like Outer Wilds, I'm gonna fucking.
no, Outer Worlds.
I would play it. Yeah, I'd play it for stream. It'd be a real long stream, but I'd play it.
I don't know what Outer Worlds is. I just know it sounds like Outer Wilds, and I always confuse the two.
It is a first-person RPG by the people who did Fallout 3. The team. The people of
Fallout.
The team, rather. I like Fallout 3. Just fine. Fallout 3 is totally fine. Fallout 4 is pretty boring in hindsight, and Fallout 76 is amazing. And people are silly for not liking it.
I think you're insane for liking it, seeing more and more about that.
I think it's fun.
It's not fair to call people silly for liking when a lot of people actually just had genuine issues of, like, the game wasn't running properly for them.
Well, they should have had my luck, shouldn't they?
And you should have had Robbie's luck when playing Cyberpunk 79, Cyberpunk 94, what is it?
2047. 2076? That's it, right?
2047?
2049. Robbie, what the fuck is Cyberpunk called? You're the only one who's ever been able to play it because you're the only one with a computer good enough. So. 2077, thank you.
Yeah. So there's been a lot in chat we've been not watching.
Oh yeah, Bioshock has the Vita Chamber, so it's basically instant respawns. I Vote Dry plays Hellblade. I think Sam would probably agree. What the fuck?
What?
What the
Are you
fuck?
looking up Hellblade?
No, I've started Hellblade before. Zafoon says, well, if nothing else, at least chew before you swallow.
Because of the backlog, he's saying, like...
Sam says she's been playing a lot of 76 with someone, and it's very good. Yeah, it is very good. It's a very good game. It's super fun, and it works really well now. So people should stop complaining.
Maybe it should have been a Fallout game. How about that?
Maybe it shouldn't have been?
Yeah.
No, it's a really good Fallout game. I think it fits the Fallout world very well.
Don't you not like New Vegas?
I've never been able to play it. It breaks. That game is so broken. That's the one game where I had the worst luck. I've never gotten an hour past that game without it breaking.
What's happening? Everything's happening.
I don't know. You're doing it.
Where's the berry?
Oh, you're right there. Come on. You don't need this berry.
It's right there. No.
Your hubris. Your hubris, E.
In my defense, I had no control anyway, so it's not like I was actually gonna get it. I couldn't get up. I wish this part wasn't so long. That's kind of...
Yeah. Sam says the addition of NPCs into Fallout 76 is truly a game changer. There's a lot of factions now.
When did they add NPCs?
NPCs were added for the first time 3 years ago?
And it's a 4-year-old game?
No, it's older than that. When did Fallout 76 come out? Help me, Google Kenobi. You're my only hope. Oh, no, stop it. If I say the word Google too loud, my phone freaks out.
Hey, Google, please look up pictures of snake butts.
Oh, no. Came out October 23rd, 2018. So, yeah, they added NPCs not too far after the game came out, actually.
Right.
But, yeah, I think it gets it a lot closer to what people would consider the pure Fallout experience. I just wanted to hang out in that world and collect stuff with friends. Is like, since Fallout 3 is what I've wanted from that, and so Fallout 76 is finally that. So I was like, all right. I also play as a villain in Fallout.
Jiraiya just wants to play single-player games multiplayer.
I mean, yeah, big open world thing. Come on, who doesn't want to do that?
Me.
I also play as like a huge villain in Fallout. It's like one of the only games I just go full villain, so that's fun. Robbie's saying, I actually liked having the no NPCs because it gave the game a very ominous feeling, especially when you would find voice logs. It's true. I agree with him. I think that they've done a lot of good balancing stuff with the game, though, because there was a point when, because me and Sam and Robbie were all playing together at one point, and we ended up just stopping because we got to a point to where we would have to just grind out levels in one area over and over and over again so we can go to the next area. And we were like 40 levels away from being able to go to that next area because there just weren't quests available. So it's just like grind the same like 3 repeatable quests and just find stuff and sell it. Like that was it when we were playing it way back in the day. And they have fixed that. There's like way more stuff to do now.
Fundamental flaw with the video game?
Yeah, but it's better now. Sam says 76 is definitely still buggy, but they have level scaling now. It's still hard, but not as bad as going up against a level 60-something when you're like level 20. Yeah, that was definitely an issue.
I mean, yeah,
I'm not saying the game is perfect, you know, but definitely the best Fallout experience, in my opinion. I am H.O.
I'm really hating this part in particular.
Yeah, this part seems really dumb.
I know how to do it. It's just not... It's just be slow.
And that's your least favorite thing, is to be patient.
It's not even, like, okay, mister, I don't like turn-based strategies because I feel like I already solved the puzzle.
Yeah, I did.
That's way more issue of impatience.
I just shouldn't have to prove that I am able to do it over and over again.
Alright, every video game you can only have one challenge now. A first-person shooter, you can only shoot an enemy once with each gun.
Thank you. That would help me a lot.
That would be kind of fun.
That actually is a mode in Call of Duty. It's called Gun Game, and it's you get weak guns and you get different guns, and when you get a kill in it, you get upgraded to another gun or downgraded.
I think that would be just a fun single player game actually.
There's a mode like that in Hellsinger.
Yeah, I don't want a mode. I want that to be the game. I want them to balance the whole game around that idea.
It sounds hard.
Yeah, I just think it would be fun. The best things in life weren't easy, or whatever that quote is. We don't do things because they're easy, we do them because they're hard. Ronald Reagan, worst president.
Abraham Lincoln. Zafoon saying that's like having to show your work on math homework. Exactly, and I fucking hate math homework, so...
You gotta they need to know that... Listen, I don't like doing it, but they need to know that you actually understand why or how you do a thing.
No. Also, Robbie's saying, I don't think that bugged me as much about the leveling thing in Fallout 76, but went from playing The Division and it's all bullet sponginess to then playing Fallout 76, which, yeah, super bullet spongy in The Division. God, that game is so good. I wish that I had people who wanted to play Division 2 with me, because that game is so good, man. Oh. I want to play Division 2 way more.
Apparently it was John F. Kennedy, also a pretty bad president.
Well, actually, wasn't he? He was like the best. Everybody.
He was. He wasn't the best president.
I don't think we've had a quote-unquote best president.
I would say Teddy Roosevelt was pretty dang good.
Yeah, well, he got bored, so... We tried to keep him. We tried to make a king.
What?
I don't know, man.
That was George Washington.
No. Well, I mean, yes, but no. No, they were like... He eventually just had to like leave office because we kept trying to vote him back in.
Well, that was just at the start. They were like, all right, you're the king, right? And he's like, no.
No. I mean, yes, with George Washington, but I mean Teddy Roosevelt also.
Yeah. I think Nixon's the only one that served 3 terms, and that's just because it was during a war. And they're like, maybe people aren't really ready for a change.
And look what that got us, god damn it.
Got us Nixon. The worst.
Yeah, exactly.
Reagan probably actually is one of the worst just for introducing Reaganomics.
Just everything he did sucked.
Would you believe that in school they tried to like paint everything he did as really good and cool?
Yeah, I would believe that because that's the same generation that still thinks that about him.
Would you believe that like they that they painted it how that after they stopped taxing the rich so much that trickle down economics work, even though there's no proof that ever actually works?
Yeah, it turns out they just like money. Turns out rich people like money, so they just want more money. It's crazy.
I remember seeing one of those stupid things that the PragerU or Ben Shapiro, whoever, tried the thing. It was like, one of those dummies was like, oh, I hate that my landlord raised rent on me. And then the response was, maybe if you lower taxes, they wouldn't raise rent so much. And it's like, what world do you live in where that's true? What world are you in?
That's just...
Depth perception, no. Oh.
Hey, okay. You did it. Robbie's saying the more I learn about Ronald Reagan, yeah, I think that's the correct response.
He did so many terrible things.
Oh, your depth perception is really fucking me on this level.
I do have really bad depth perception in games.
You should get glasses.
I literally don't need glasses. It's been proven many times I don't need glasses.
You should get depth perceptioners. Depth perceptioners.
Also, I will say, it doesn't help that in this level, I'm on floating balloons in the sky with no ground anywhere.
Yeah, that doesn't help the situation at all.
And I don't think these things really cast a they do cast a shadow, it's just kind of small. Yeah. Yeah. Reagan, pretty bad. We had that president that sold all the, like, government stuff to his poker buddies. That guy was pretty shit.
Who?
I think it was Coolidge? I forget his name, but, like, he instated a bunch of his poker buddies in office, and they, like, sold off a bunch of government land.
Good. I'm glad that's the world we live in.
That was in, like, 1970-some.
Still, man, that's not that far back.
No. I'm back.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
What is happening? I'm back!
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, jeez.
There's a time limit still.
What if you leave?
I don't know where the thing is. I don't have the camera control.
Yay! Robbie says Papa John basically killed trickle-down economics when he told the media that he doesn't have to pay his employees more than they make him more money. Doesn't have to pay his employees more when they make him more money. There we go.
But if he loses money, he wants to be able to pay them less.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
And of course, by losing money, they actually just mean they didn't make as much money this year.
They still made a lot of money, just much money. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Outer Worlds? Is that what it's called?
What about it?
No, not Outer Worlds. What?
Wilds?
Outriders. That's what I'm thinking.
Sunset
Outriders. No, Outriders. Outriders is also going to be on
PS Store.
PlayStation Plus stuff.
PS Store. They're gonna sell it. It's such a crazy thing.
Be on PlayStation Plus stuff, so I want to hopefully convince some people to play that, because that game's really good. I really like that game.
Quit playing multiplayer games.
I like them.
You'll enjoy more if you don't have to like have all your fun rely on your friends enjoying video games with you.
But those games are fun, and they're better when there's other people.
Don't play those games, come on.
But they're fun. Alright, if you just bounce on the balloon at the right time, you can do this. Alright, you didn't do it.
I didn't do it. I like... This level is even hard. I just can't find any ground half the time. I really wish there was the checkpoint was after this section, because it's just boring.
Yeah. Not great, not great. I'm gonna change out my light. 1 second.
Alright. Bow. 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 Bow.
There we go. That shows my mood now. Also, Robbie's saying Returnal's coming to PC. I'm excited for that. Man, Returnal's good. Returnal's so fucking good. Bullet Hell third-person roguelite.
When you say bullet hell, do you literally mean bullet hell, or you just mean there's a lot of bullets?
It is. You can fight back, but it is bullet hell. Like
so like you're controlling basically a ship of sorts.
No, it's third person. But it is enough bullets, and everything has a very specific pattern on it. To where like it is designed in the same way bullet hell is.
I'll be the judge of that.
I mean, you can look at gameplay right now. The whole game is out. I've beaten it. What?
No, I can't.
Why?
I'm playing a game right now.
Oh, you're right.
Just kidding! I'm getting the raspberry!
You son of a bitch! You son of a bitch!
I saw it. I was so ready to just beat the level, but then I saw it.
I was also ready for you to beat the level.
I found it.
God damn it! You son of a bitch! We could have been out of here.
That was just poor timing on my part, really. It just happened to be when the raspberry was in view. It would have been so funny if I missed. If I didn't even get it.
I would have been so angry.
You would have actually been angry instead of just like, oh, damn it, he did it. Oh, it's also still so funny because I'm not even actually getting every raspberry.
Yeah, you're not.
I might get every key because I imagine that probably unlocks like a secret level, and that'd be fun.
Probably, yeah. But yeah, Returnal is fucking hard. I got the actual ending on that game, which means you have to beat the game like 2.5 times.
Not a ton, but okay.
For that game, it is. The game's hard as hell. And it's long. One run in that game can be like 5 hours. Got this, E. Believe in you. You have the power of air balloons with you.
Yeah! Wait, the weapon!
So Robbie, yeah. What an ADHD moment you just had.
I saw it, okay? If it wasn't there, I wouldn't have gone for it. It just happened to be there. Watch this level be so, like, insanely easy.
Yeah, I hope it is, too.
Oh man, that was so good. You know, sometimes I wonder if I do have ADHD or ADD, and moments like that really cement my debate.
Oh no!
Pigments are attacking!
The moment I've been waiting for. He was in disguise. That was cool.
Yeah, like this
Is it actually
world's
more
really
slippery?
Fun. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Ice is actually more slippery. Hang on, I'll see if I could get a good example. There you go. Did that help?
Yep. Now I know. Now I get it.
Like, that's me turning directly left.
Oh, okay. Yeah, very slippery.
Yeah. I like... Wait, I love a good ice level. Like, a good ice level is genuinely really fun. It's a shame there aren't a lot.
It's a shame there aren't any. Oh. I like the ice levels in Mario 3D World, actually.
Yeah, those are fun. It has the skate boot.
Yeah, yeah. I just like Mario 3D World
yeah,
a lot.
like 3D World's just a really good game.
Yeah.
It's funny how people like slept on it because of the fact it wasn't Galaxy 3, and that's what people really wanted at the time.
Yeah, they just missed out on a great game.
Yeah. I really want to play the remake, especially because it's just faster, which is cool.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it's something like, it's like 20% faster. And
Yeah.
I don't know why, but that makes perfect sense.
Oh.
I didn't jump. I didn't jump.
Yup. Yup.
Yep. 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 How long have we played? An
An
hour and a half. All right, an hour and a half, and we've done like 5 levels.
Yep. Which proves my point that I was making last week, is it really just depends on how hard this game gets.
Yeah. Or how much I really go for the raspberry.
Oh.
You know, now that we're out of the level, I'll be honest, Jiraiya. I was lying. I could have totally beaten that one time when I was like almost there with the balloons. I was just looking for the raspberry.
God damn it. Of course.
I definitely would say I think 3D World is probably the best like example for this, or like comparison of this game. Oops.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this is 100% going for that.
Yeah. Which is fair because like Nintendo did that twice and then we're like, all right, that's enough.
Yeah. I feel like that's Nintendo with most of their things, though.
Yeah.
They're like, all right, this is our identity, or it's like, all right, we did that. Let's never do it again.
They were like, all right, let's make one of the most interesting fighting games ever. All right, let's take out all the cool tech from that fighting game.
Yeah, I can't believe they took out the slipping and the falling randomly.
Listen, I'll give Brawl shit. Brawl had cool stuff, but like tripping is just one mechanic where like there's just no reason. Like it just isn't. It's just bad as a mechanic.
Unless you're not playing to be competitive.
No,
and you just like the chaos.
In fact, I would argue it's extremely annoying casually. In fact, most people who talk about it, even casually, still hated tripping. Because it was just annoying. Because you just lose all your ability to do an action.
Yeah, but what if you're about to win and then you trip and then you lose?
That's exactly why even casual people hate it.
But it's chaos. It's like Mario Party.
You hate Mario Party.
It's the Mario Party of fighting game. And yeah, you're right. I do hate Mario Party. It sucks. I like some of the mini games.
I think I don't know, which Mario Party? I mean, you played the Wii one a lot, I know, because Liz has that one. I don't know about a lot, but like you definitely played that one.
I've played all the way up to 7 or 8, a whole lot.
Okay.
Whichever one was in the minecart, that was the last one I played a bunch of.
8. 7?
Yep, that was the last one.
7 or 8, one of them.
Yeah, that was the last one I played like a lot of. Like a lot.
Yeah. I just
There was
couldn't
a time in my early 20s when Mario Party was go-to.
Yeah, most people still would. My friend brought Mario Party Superstars, where it just remade the fun parts about the earlier Mario Parties.
Nice.
But made them more up to date. That one's a lot of fun.
I'd be down to play that. See?
Yeah. The main thing I say is because I feel like a lot of the complaints you told me about Mario Party is stuff they actually did fix in the later games. Like you say,
Yeah.
like the over-reliance on randomness, and that's like why they added a lot of stuff like the items and a lot of boards have a lot more strategy to them.
Yeah. I agree.
I will say,
I
think
didn't like the co-op nature of that cart one, though. I did not like that.
No, I think most people agree that that's kind of was a downgrade.
Yeah, it was lame.
It just kind of took away agency.
Yeah, it just made it to where you're like, all right, I guess we all just are on this thing, and we play a few mini games, and that's just what it is. There's like no, it doesn't even like, no, I feel like even when you won on that one, you did.
No, because like if you won, you like literally felt like it was like, okay, I just happened to get the star coins.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Nice. Pro strat. Zafoon saying, I have a dislike of ice levels, but that is because of there was a dungeon map in an MMO that had a daily random instability that made all the ground ice slick and made it near impossible to get up. A like 3-step stair that you had to get up to progress the map.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, it does sound awful.
That sounds like just bad game design.
Yeah. Ooh.
Speed!
Man, there was this one MMO that I really liked, and I can't even remember. It was
RuneScape.
really frustrating. No, I did not like RuneScape.
No?
I mean, I liked RuneScape at the time because it was like the easy thing that me and the friends could all play. But no, it was like a first-person game. You were a knight. I literally cannot remember what it was called. We played it for like 4 weeks, and then for some reason we stopped playing it for a week, and then nobody got back on again, but I really liked that one.
It's hard to say. The issue with MMOs are like, for a good decade, there were just a new one every like week.
Yeah, we played a lot of them.
I've played like 3 MMOs and I don't like any of them. Final Fantasy XIV has some good fishing mechanics.
Well, that's good.
I want to make a fishing MMO.
That would be weird, but I'm down for it. World of Warcraft has a really good killing bunnies mini game.
Nice.
I call it a mini game. It's just you could kill bunnies. I leveled up a lot from killing bunnies. You get 1 experience from killing a bunny in that game. I got to like level 15 off just bunnies. It's because the way they screamed. You still there?
World of yes. Yeah, World of Warcraft also like let you explode sheep by clicking on them a bunch.
Probably. I didn't play a lot of World of Warcraft.
Robbie is asking, was it Chivalry?
Chivalry?
For the first person
Let me Google
one.
it. Let me Google it. It was like a long time ago, so if that's new, absolutely. Absolutely not this, no. And it was an MMO, which I don't think this is.
Did you look up Chivalry MMO?
Okay, good point. No, it is not. No, and it was like a long time ago. It was literally in high school, like 2007, 2008. It was a very, very long time ago. Wall jump.
I can't, it's a slope.
They thought about that.
It's so slow. Riley says chivalry is more PvP from his understanding.
Yeah, it's not chivalry.
Warcraft, yeah, clicking on a unit, they would have... Poof? Why is it censored?
They would have had
pissed.
a pissed response, and for critters, they just literally explode.
I was like, what? Poof? Why is poof censored?
Yeah, there we go.
Alright, easy part done.
Shoo! Meow!
Yes, okay. Oh no. I'm back. I'm back.
Oh, are you? Oh.
I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. Give me. Yes! It's still not over! Go away, penguin! No! Don't kill me!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Ah! Oh!
Well, video games.
Man, this level is gonna be hard. And then right when I say that, you beat it. Watch.
God, it just feels like I don't keep saying it. It just feels so good when you could just like, oops, I messed up. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Not that time though.
Oh,
What up?
started playing Payday 2 with the Thursday game crown with the Rocky and the Liz.
Uh-huh.
Had a good time. Didn't start out having a good time. There was somebody who did not want to play that game at all in the group.
Yeah, it was Jiraiya.
Yeah, it was me. It was me. But wound up having some like really, really good times with that. When that game clicks, it just clicks really good.
I took one look at that game and said, this is not for me, and never played it.
It is not for you. It is not an e-game at all. But like whenever you like just pull off a perfect heist or like you just barely get out of like a mission by the skin of your teeth, like it's a great feeling.
What's that third or first or third person shooter? Was it Serious Sam you were talking about playing with like me and Robbie potentially?
Yeah, that would be super fun to play. I think that would be a really good group stream, actually.
I think we need to get some more of those. Maybe we should have it once a month instead of the normal Saturday. We just do a group game.
Yeah, that would be fun.
I'll be saying,
Yeah, Serious Sam would be really good, just 3-player co-op.
and then Robbie's saying that he also was one of the people that played Payday 2 before the vampire shifts.
Yeah, me and Robbie would play a bunch of games together before he started doing vampire shifts.
Me and Jiraiya never play any video games together.
We kind of don't, actually. It's very funny.
In my defense, or not in my defense, to be fair, I have a PC and Jiraiya has a console, which
I
makes it
also
kind
have
of
a
hard.
PC.
You don't use it.
No, because it's dumb.
Is that...
Oh, don't you do it. Don't you do it. You son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
I saw it, I'm sorry.
You could have ended things.
I saw it! I couldn't let it go!
Goddamn squirrel brain. Man, one game that is super, super fun.
Super Mario Brothers 3D World.
Killing Floor 2. That game is just...
That's another one I saw and was like, this doesn't look like an e-game.
No, it is not an e-game at all. It is just super shooty, violence, action. Super gory. For some reason, all of the music in it is Christian heavy metal.
Probably because it's funny.
Probably. Man, that game is just super fun. Oh. Played that a ton with Robbie and Sam. And someone who shall not be named.
It was Rocky.
Yeah, it was Rocky. No, it was not Rocky. But man, that game's super fun too, actually. It's simple. I mean, it is just you're in an arena and you just slowly level up your stuff and get more money and kill a bunch of fucking zombies, but it's so good, man. Nice.
Like I said, feels really good to save yourself.
Which is why I'm here today to tell you about our Lord and Savior.
Well, that wouldn't be saving yourself. That would be Jesus saving you.
Oh, good point, good point.
I missed it.
Oh!
Robbie says, it's like the developers made the most advanced gore system and said these gamers need Jesus.
Kind of, honestly, because the gore system in that is so good.
I'd argue they need Jesus so they can have someone to show them how to not be racist. I think that's probably...
You
add
would
more
think
Christian metal,
that.
you know? Every
You would
game needs
think
Christian
that?
metal.
But man, those Super Bowl ads were definitely not great.
You watched them afterward?
No, I remember seeing one with one of Liz's friends that were there, and we were both like, what the I don't think that that's, like, conveying the peace and love it thinks it's conveying. It was... Oof, man.
Which one was it?
It was one of, like, showing the January 6th crowd and then, like, a bunch of people of different ethnicities and stuff, and, like, saying, like, we're all kind of very similar, don't you think? Maybe we should all get along. And at the end, it's like, for Jesus. But then, like, you look into the thing, and it turns out that it's actually a religious group that is... Oh, nice.
Nope.
Oh, not nice. That is like, yes, we need to unite the left and the right against the gays.
Oh.
Like, not even kidding. And they had, like, tons of Super Bowl ads.
That's because they hide it.
Yeah, yeah. But man, it was... like, oof.
It is not a good time to be LGBT right now.
It is not. It is not a fun time.
I get the pass that mine's like invisible. But
yours is just like if someone's like, hey, why aren't you like dating anybody? He's like, I'm not interested. Like, okay.
yeah, because like if they are bigots, they just interpret that as me being like, I just haven't met the right person.
Yeah, yeah.
Instead of the real, dating's absolutely disgusting and I wish to never do it.
I mean, you're still not wrong. Never really dated, but it doesn't sound fun. It sort of sounds a little disgusting.
How's your wife?
She's great. She's doing great. She's watching Game of Thrones right now.
Is she really?
She really is. The newer one. The House of Dragon.
I was going to say. I thought she didn't really like that one.
She loves Game of Thrones. What are you talking? She loved it, man. I'm the one who thought it was dumb as shit.
I thought everyone hated it after the ending.
Oh, yeah. They hated that ending. And then, like, everybody's just, like, doesn't want to talk about that show anymore, which I thought was hilarious.
Really good for you, though.
It felt vindicating. I'm not going to lie to you.
It felt vindicating that due to the ending getting rushed because of a lot of external reasons that you disliked the whole show.
Well, it's just because, like, everyone's like, oh, all these characters are, like, so bad, and, like, this feels, like, rushed, and, like, this doesn't make sense. Why are they doing that? And, like, for, like, the last 5 seasons, I was thinking that exact same thing. But yeah, it is hilarious that the only reason why the showrunners rushed its ending so much is because they were supposed to be working on a Star Wars trilogy, and then Disney didn't want to let them do the things they wanted to do for a Star Wars trilogy, so they're like, actually, so they just they destroyed that show for its fan base for no reason, actually.
That honestly does suck that Disney got cold feet after one negative response. Like,
yeah.
He's a super version of my siblings. People are like, oh, he just hasn't met the right person. I mean, that's what you and Jiraiya told me for a while, too.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I still think you can have a relationship without having an actual thing in it.
I mean, I also don't like romance either.
Right. I think that was just like really good friendship for you.
Yeah, that's what I do. If I like have a good friendship and the other person just assumes we're in a relationship, maybe it would work out. They just never tell me.
It's like, what do you mean you think we're only friendsy? Didn't you think it was weird that we sleep in the same beds? Like, I thought you like being warm. I thought it was cozy.
Yeah, I mean, I like a queen size bed is just like economically better. I don't know.
Funny.
Yeah, I'd be
this
very
level's gonna be
surprised,
hard
though.
too.
Yeah. I would definitely be very surprised if anything changes, but...
Yeah. You do you.
I'm going this way, screw you, game. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Yeah,
that's what the game has to say
sorry,
about
game.
you.
I'm sorry, game!
Oh man, you're Tokyo drifting. Where do you go
Can
now?
I kill you? What am I doing? Am I going down? Oh.
Oh, okay.
I wonder. Oh my god, there were penguins?
Oh no!
Yeah, check
This is just like that one movie with the penguin. Batman.
March of the Penguins? This is just like Mario 64. By the way, I did try playing Mario 64 DS again. Controls still are ass.
I'll be the judge of that.
I don't think you are, because again, it's one of those things where you don't like either that much.
Yeah, you're right.
So I don't think it matters.
Liz has a 3DS downstairs. I've been thinking about charging it up and playing some old stuff.
You want me to, you know?
Maybe? Well, I mean, that's up to Liz. It's hers, honestly. But
Yeah. I mean, she doesn't play it much either. She might play it more if I get her whatever she wants on it.
yeah, maybe. Honestly, the only reason she had it because Kingdom Hearts was on it.
Yeah. And that's the only Kingdom Hearts game I've played.
Yeah, many of Liz's video game decisions have been made because of does it have the Kingdom Hearts?
Dating you, she saw you had the PS5 back in 012.
Listen, I'm not going to say that it helped me, but it didn't hurt that I let her borrow my PS2 to play Kingdom Hearts.
That's like one of my earliest memories with Liz is her playing those.
Oh.
Oop. I don't know about earliest, I guess, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like formative.
Yeah.
We talk about it a lot. Me and my brother did get a lot of our stuff, most likely from Liz.
Yeah, man. She gave you. Liz doesn't say Liz actually actively says she's not a nerd. She's one of the nerdiest people I know.
She's not a nerd because nerds would hate her.
Well, yeah. Yeah, she hates nerds also.
Yeah.
But she's nerdy as hell. She's a self-hating nerd.
Aren't they all?
Actually, yes. Man, this reminds me of me this morning getting to work.
Can't relate.
Oh no. Robbie says she's the nerdiest nerd.
Yeah. Liz is really into a lot of anime and a lot of Kingdom Hearts.
She's into a lot of nerd shit for not being a nerd.
She's really into Stardew.
She does like Stardew a lot.
I don't blame her.
Sims,
Stardew's
man.
great. Sims is also great. I wish there was a better Sims for her to play.
She really, really likes Sims 2, but it's very broken on modern PCs.
Yeah. And I don't even, like, a lot of those types of things, I'm like, oh, you know, probably just because that's the one you play the most. But, like, Sims is actually a series where it's like, they just actively started removing more and more things.
Yeah, it got unlucky enough to be owned by EA.
And unlucky enough to also be very marketable.
Yeah.
Same saying Stardew isn't nerdy. I think it's pretty nerdy. I think farming sims in general, you have to be a sort of nerd to really get into them.
It is a game where your entire goal is to farm, and then if you so choose, get married. Like, that's the game. That's the whole game.
Like, even if you don't want to argue the game isn't nerdy, the amount Liz plays is pretty nerdy.
Yeah, she played a lot. She plays a lot of Stardew.
I've also played a lot of Stardew. Never beat it, but, you know, maybe one day I will.
Liz got to the part where you would beat it, and her uncle gave her a real bad rating.
Maybe she should have played it better. Yeah.
She got like a D- or something like that.
Nice.
And Liz was like, I got to the part where your grandpa gives you, like, she was talking to Sam.
Yeah.
She's like, I haven't beaten it yet, but I got to the part where your grandpa gives you a D- going. And Sam's like, what? What do you mean you got to the part where it gives you, like, that's when you beat the game, technically. She's like, what? She's like, yeah, but, like, you're not supposed to get a D-. This was very upset.
Whoa there, Sam. How could you say that? That's messed up.
It was very funny.
Yeah. I get into one of those every couple of years. I talked about Fantasy Life in last week because that was in the direct, and that's going to be the one I get into this couple of years.
Fantasy Life.
It was on the 3DS. That's it. So you probably wouldn't know about it.
No, absolutely not.
One of the best like role-playing games, like role-playing sim type games, I would say.
Hey, you did it.
I did it. This isn't the best size girl. Liz just likes playing it. That's more important.
Yeah. Okay, I immediately think this is going to be too hard.
What? There's a ghost.
Oh shit, it's the ring.
What's up, ghost? Are you racing? Are you gonna kill me if I... Yep.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
the Shadow Mario game. It's the Shadow Mario.
It's the worst level.
You say that about every level in Sunshine.
Yeah. Sunshine sucks.
I mean, it was really fun in Galaxy. Uh-oh. I'm still good.
Maybe the ghost will... Oh. Maybe the ghost will, like, hit you across the edge.
I should have tried it, honestly.
I like the shadow levels in...
Galaxy?
It wasn't 3D World. It was the...
Oh,
the
3D
DS
Land?
one. 3D Land. Yeah, I really like the
3DS,
shadow levels in
yeah.
3D Land.
3D Land is a very good game, overshadowed by this fact that 3D World is one of the best Mario games.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is not going how I thought it would.
No, you gotta go around that circle.
Give me up, give me up! Oh.
You gotta go around that circle to get momentum.
But what if I don't again?
Ooh, when you put it like that.
Told you.
Oh, I guess when you put it like that, yeah.
Told you. Shit.
You forgot to jump.
That lets you go way lower than I expect.
Yeah. Oh, is it just like every time you jump you get a new
No, it's
ghost,
just
or-
like every couple seconds, I think.
You sure?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Robbie's least favorite thing.
Oh shit! I'm still good. I'm still good.
You got it. You got it.
I'm not good.
You got it. You don't got it.
Hang on. Oh, that's the difficulty. Wait. Where is it? Maybe I can't do it from here. The camera. There was like an option to keep it not manual. And I wonder if that would help because it would change the angle a lot more.
Oh, yeah.
I like it like kicks my ass up as I
Yeah.
get on the thing.
Ghost saved you.
And they don't actually hit me when I'm like doing that thing.
Oh. Need time.
There's the berry. No!
You missed
I
the berry.
need it! I need it! Ah! The easiest berry to get, and I
Yeah.
missed it.
That was good.
I wonder what the lore implications of this ghost girl are, you know?
I think they said, remember that ghost thing in Mario? And then they said, man, that Ring movie sure is scary, huh? I wonder what you would think of the Ring.
I bet I would think it's boring.
I bet you would.
I would be like, shit, I panned my pants.
You
I
panned
hit
your-
quit!
Yep, you sure did.
No! Whatever.
Oh,
It's not
that was a
hard
good
to get to
checkpoint.
it. Alright, it wasn't that difficult. If I hit that guy, it is, but, you know.
The Ring definitely scared a lot of people when it came.
So if we did that, would we watch The Ring or Ringu?
We'd watch Ringu. Ringu's better.
Yeah.
Just like if we were to ever watch The Grudge, we wouldn't watch The Grudge. We'd watch Ju-on.
It's so insane to me that they were just allowed to do that.
It's a remake, man.
I guess, but like... did the originals even ever come out in America? Officially at the time?
At the time, I don't know, because I didn't watch them until after I'd already seen the originals.
'Cause,
But, I mean,
like,
that's kind of the point of remakes, is that the originals weren't available.
yeah, I mean, not always, but, you know.
But yeah, not always, but... But yeah, like... The one thing I can say about remakes is that, at least back in the day, you would see in the credits, like, based off of the film, or original film, blah, by blah, blah. And you'd be like, oh, so, like, this is, like, a remake, or, like, this was a thing before. And so, like, it would get you to know that the original existed before the internet was such a huge thing.
If you sat through the credits.
If you sat through the credits and watched stuff like that, yeah. But yeah, like, Pulse, the American Pulse, Ring, and
you just
Grudge were
said.
things that when I was a kid, didn't realize that they were based on other things until I was older, and there was a video store that had the originals finally. So yeah, I mean, I think that there is some credit to remakes,
Yes,
but
it counts.
nice. But generally speaking, remakes are just not where it's at.
No, it's like I especially am. You know me, I'm very wary of remakes, anyways. But like, especially like like a remake of a foreign property, I've always been pretty wary of because I think a lot of times you could tell the executive meddling.
Yeah, yeah. And like the thing with that era of horror too, like Korean horror and Japanese horror and stuff like that, is that a lot of that horror is so ingrained in like it's horrifying because of what it means for society for them and like how people act in their countries. And so like a lot of that stuff doesn't translate very well because it's like we don't have those fairy tales and those stories are like that way that you treat each other in the world over here. So like some things just don't translate well, even if it's 1-to-1 shot. It can be 1-to-1 color grading, 1-to-1 shot, one acting, like, facial features and everything. But like, if it's not something that we can relate to, then it's just not gonna be the same. Ju-on is still absolutely one of the scariest fucking movies I've ever seen in my life.
And you said you're like 50-50 if you'll end up showing that to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things to where like when it's scary when you know why it's scary.
Uh-huh.
Because if you're not paying it close attention, you might not even notice it.
Okay. Got it. Don't pay attention to the movie. And
But like,
I don't fucking know. It was just dumb.
but it's generally one of those things to where, and I've said this a million times at this point probably, but like, a horror movie I think is really successful when it's able to make you be like, what's in my closet right now? Or like, maybe I don't turn the light off. Or like, maybe I run up the stairs tonight or something like that. Like something that makes you like actually think about the images that you saw outside of just that movie is when I think a horror movie is really successful. And I think Ju-on does that better than
horror
most
movie
things.
can make you scared of something you didn't see is always very big too.
Yes.
Oh no. Oh no.
Aw, you did the thing and ran out of time. Choo!
I'm almost debating if I actually need to hit them all, because it looks like I can skip a lot of them.
Yeah, there might be a thing to where it's just like, you just need certain ones.
Yeah. Try to think of what I would... Yeah, The Thing's probably the best horror movie, I would say, for me right now that I've seen.
Is it the one that scared you the most, or just one that you've enjoyed the most?
And I don't know, because like, how do you define scared? Like, I had a panic attack during
Midsummer,
so like, should that win by default?
I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily say a panic attack is being scared. Or it could be, I guess, but...
Also, if I saw the owl down there, he's on the green one. So, yeah. I don't know, it's just always kind of hard to say.
Spoon says, raised heart rate?
I mean, I don't know.
That'd be a panic attack, then.
I mean, that too.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's one of those things that's like so different for every person.
There we go.
Yeah! Alright, and with that, I think we call it.
But what
S+.
if I don't? What if I go to the tower? We should at least finish the...
We should at least finish the thing, yeah. These
Look,
usually don't take
easy.
you very long.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, for me, a good horror movie is one that makes me, like, question my own reality, kind of. Which Skinamarink didn't spades. It's just one of those things that's like, ugh.
You're gonna be talking about that for many moons.
I'm gonna be talking about that for a long, long, long time. That's a good-ass horror movie that anybody who hates sleep should watch.
Totally not a Mario Monkey Zelda tower race. I don't know. I get like saying that, and this is definitely like inspired by Mario, but like Mario didn't invent like the concept of running up a tower really fast.
I don't know, didn't it though? Name another thing that did it before Mario.
Before Mario? Donkey
Yeah.
Kong? That's not Mario. Ooh.
Where lava's raising up and this weird bassy music is playing.
Sonic.
That didn't do it before Mario.
I think it did.
I don't think it did.
Yeah, Sonic 1 had like the raising lava levels, and I don't think Mario did till 3.
When did Sonic and Mario 3 come out?
I think I'm fairly certain Sonic 1 came out before Mario 3. But maybe not in Japan, so I don't know.
Sonic 1 came out June 23rd, 1991. Alright. Super Mario Bros. 3 came out October 23rd, 1988.
Oh, okay, I'm way off then.
So, Mario invented lava rising while you're going up a tower is what I'm hearing.
That's true. No arcade game did it.
Nope, definitely not. Just gonna Google it, and there's an entire arcade game called Running Up a Tower While Lava's Rising.
You know, this gives me a lot of Marble Madness vibes. Marble Madness is like the funniest arcade game to me because it's an arcade game that has like 5 levels isn't actually that hard.
For me, Marble Madness wasn't even like an arcade game. I mean, it was, but like the Marble Madness I remember was the Xbox 360 arcade Marble Madness.
The Xbox 360 what there now, Giraffe?
Xbox 360 arcade Marble Madness.
That one wasn't an arcade game to you.
I mean, it wasn't in an arcade. Anyway, Rocky was fucking obsessed with that, man.
It's neat.
He got real good at it too.
I don't think I have any strong... Oh, hello. I don't have too many strong opinions about it, but it's neat.
It was fun. Rocky definitely thought it was way more fun.
Wait, why is this rocket? Oh, there he goes.
Stupid monkey. Tricks are for kids.
Oh, I thought I could cheat. I don't think I can. Nah.
Nope.
I just gotta not fall off again.
Man, you know what cereal's great?
Raisin Bran.
No. There is Cinnamon Toast Crunch Minis.
Uh-huh.
It's Cinnamon Toast Crunch, right?
Yep.
But what if tiny itty-bitty pellets of it?
Why?
'Cause it's adorable.
The War Egg aircraft is no more, but, well, you know the drill by now. Albert makes a break for headquarters in the dangerous Molten Sea. Vera has to be there.
You did it.
I did it.
All
yeah,
lava.
we gotta at least start the next. Alright, cool. Well, can I not?
Anyway, it's tiny itty-bitty little pebbles, like probably a quarter of the size of like a Cocoa Puff.
Oh.
Very tiny. Is great. They're great cereal.
I don't know if I don't know. Let's just
Spend those. Ooh, you could be Silver?
a hedgehog.
Silver the Hedgehog. Ooh. All right, I'm excited to see you next time we stream then.
I think I have to go in a level to exit the game.
Oh, really?
Oh. Hey, look at me.
That's great. All right.
Oh.
Oh, nope.
I don't know then. Whatever. Thanks everybody for watching.
Yeah.
It was fun to have you all here. Maybe next time I beat this, I don't know.
I don't know, man. That game's getting hard.
Yeah, but I'm a gamer.
You're a hashtag gamer.
Yeah, if you guys want to get a hold of us for any reason, you can go to our link tree. It's on the screen, of course, but if you don't want to look at it, it's linktr.ee/ oh, if he drag beat me.
Yeah,
as he does a lot. Please call the police. Anyways,
this is the opposite way, actually.
We have our podcast coming out every Thursday. New episode tomorrow. A bit of a different. Yep.
Yeah, a bit of a different episode there. We are starting a series, but in 2 ways. We're starting a series where we're watching a series. So we started Fargo Season 1, and tomorrow's episode is us talking about episodes 1 and 2. It's looking like we'll have like one of these a month, but we might end up having 2 a month at some point because we might want to move on to something else. Because at 2 a month, that's still 5 months. That's half the year for this one thing, and it's kind of a lot, actually.
Yeah, I didn't think that through.
Didn't think that through even a little bit. Nope. So yeah, check that out. That'll be up tomorrow. Very excited for that because Fargo's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Linktree has our social media stuff. You can get notified when we go live or drop episodes.
Yeah.
As the archive, of course. And
yeah.
So Jiraiya is gonna be gone. Very important thing.
I will be gone for
His
the
mission.
Saturday for the Saturday stream, and next Wednesday I will not be here as well.
Possibly next Saturday too.
Possibly next Saturday as well. Yeah, we'll see how tired I am, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm guessing I'll be pretty tired.
So both of those will probably be I don't know if I'll play this or not. I guess I don't know. I don't know what else I would play, I suppose, unless I grab D to play more fighting games.
Yeah, I think he's always down for that.
Yeah. You'll see when I figure it out. Saturday, me and Robbie will be doing a thing. I don't know what yet. But yeah, so thanks everyone for watching. Thank you, Zafoon, who says, be sure to get your 8 hours of sleep, Jiraiya.
6.5 for sure. You know it.
Yeah, thanks everyone, and we'll catch you guys on another one.
Yeah, have a good one. Bye.
Bye.